moto fire. All right. Sasa maneno sasa ndio imekuwa moto kama pasi. Aya, DJ Afro, I salute you. Unajua DJ Afro Salano? All right.
Safi sana.
Kwa sababu unajua DJ Afro kweli?
Hizi mjua.
Hiyo sasa less huyu.
Aya, sawa. Hiyo ni kama viewers. All right guys, welcome to Say What. I know the whole week mmekuwa mkingoja, all the fans of Say What. I've been meeting you kwa street. Munasema yani ile show Pastor Su twa anawamaliza. All right guys, so welcome to the show. We of course invite your interaction. You can talk to us on WhatsApp. You can actually call us live. Numbers takuwa hapo. And the good thing also, when you text us, some of the text will actually appear on the screen as we continue. So interact with us, yeah? Tusijongeleshe peke yetu kwa studio. All right, so tonight we are busting the myths about marriage. We started this conversation last week. Lakini ni mimi na Pastor Su tukaona haijatosha, hatuja inject.
Yes.
Na tukasema we are going to continue that today. But let me start with the Salanos. Can you just tell me one or two myths that you mnapata zile moto that you think that people think about marriage?
One, happy wife, happy life.
Yes, that's what we see on Instagram.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life.
Yes.
But marriage is not about just making one person happy.
Okay.
It's for both of us to be happy. So happy couple, happy marriage.
Oh, okay. It's not for one person.
No. It's also me. I also deserve to be happy. She deserves to be happy also.
Exactly. Maybe it comes from the thing about women being able to being the homemakers, women bringing that, energy in the house, that feminine
but now
energy.
we can't concentrate on just making one person happy throughout. This other will end up now, resentment will begin building up. I also need to be happy. Then when both of us are happy now, the marriage is going to be happy.
So happy couple,
Yeah,
happy marriage, happy life.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. Usimalize zote.
Oh, okay.
Usimalize at least wife.
Niwache moja, acha niwache moja.
One thing that also I think people need to know that marriage makes people happy. You have to come to marriage already whole.
Yeah.
Okay? Marriage doesn't make you happy.
Okay, got you.
What will make you happy in your marriage is self-growth, self-development, and also growing many other areas, having things you love as a person. So marriage doesn't make you happy.
Yeah.
And even happy couples fight. And when I say fight, is not physical fighting. There are different ways, verbal or disagreement, but respectfully.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. But I like that. Actually, we busted that myth last week about, like you need a marriage for you to be whole. Unafaa kuja kama uko sawa.
Kama uko full.
Uko full ndo.
My better half. So you are a half, he is another half. We are better full. Both of us are full.
Yeah. 1 + 1 is 1.
Yes, medically, relax. We have a whole hour. My love, Pastor Su, tell me, what is that, myth, that you normally hear, especially from the couples
I
you
think one
work
of the
with?
greatest myth when it comes to sex is that there's a myth, and this one every couple must stop doing it. That every time you have a misunderstanding, you cannot have twatwa. Where is it written? There's no connection.
See the emotional.
No. Sex is sacred and it should be done at any moment. So there should not be because tumekosana na Pastor Munene. There is no twatwa. Where is it written?
But
No, we are supposed to have sex.
But you fought.
Even if we fought, we must have sex. Because sex, you must separate the matter from the person. The person who needs sex is when, and the person who needs sex is
just like you cannot say that you will not eat because I'm
angry.
That you will not take a shower.
Because I'm angry with.
Or you not brush your teeth.
Because I'm angry with. No.
Yeah.
We must have
exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
It has destroyed so many families. It has destroyed so many families. You stay for 3 months, 2 months because there's a misunderstanding until when you solve. Suppose it's unsolvable. No, let's continue with the twatwa as we are looking for solutions.
Oh, yes.
We're getting for Samantha, someone to mediate us, but watch and nipate haki yangu.
Hey, my dear. That's a good one.
That's another serious myth.
It's a serious
Most couples
myth.
deny each other sex. Unalala kwa watoto, you sleep kwa couch.
Yes.
You go, kwa store, you just there. and you are not touring,
Yes.
you must separate
You
the
must.
the matter from the person.
You must.
Mmekosania matter. Hamujako hizi vifaa marafiki.
Mmekosania pesa.
Kidogo.
Mmekosania
in-law.
in communication. Mmekosania mambo ingine.
Exactly.
Marafiki, lakini sio hawa Joy were na Joy gani.
Hawajakosana.
Hawajakosana.
Haya.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Haya, kwanza. Unataka saa 4 hajafika. Wacha hiyo kidogo tutaendelea. Umenishtua. Pastor Munene.
Yes.
Please, I will bring some sanity here. But it's true what she's saying.
Yes.
But what is another myth without the twatwa that you've heard about? Just 10 minutes to 10 p.m.
All right. I think something else that many couples, they, especially this one affects the ladies. Ladies assume that in case we have a problem with my husband and we are here, labda tukipata mtoto, things are going to be okay.
Yes.
So they think if a child comes, when I give birth and I have a son named after this man, I have a girl named after his mother, then things are going to be okay. It is a lie. It doesn't happen. Although children are good, because actually children will bring two things in a family.
Yes.
They'll bring joy and they also bring some stress to some extent.
Yes.
Depending umejipanga namna gani. So kama hamuelewani, even when children come, whether you give him 2 or 3, if you are not agreeing, it will just be chasing after the wind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because there are many women who think, or even men who think that for this to actually, remain solid, wacha tupate kamtoto.
Exactly. It doesn't work. You get the first one, he is repeating the same thing. The second one, he does not change. So sit down and face the matter. Face the situation. If there's anything, don't run away. Don't try to, you're looking for an escape. Face whatever is there. Don't think that when the children will come, they're going to solve the problem. Exactly.
I love that. Bentley, what do you think about what you said? When you guys had kids, and Kakamega man.
Yes, like a Kakamega man.
Kakamega man. Talk to us. Like, did it change anything? Like he's saying, did it bring more happiness? Ama, you guys still remained as the Salanos, as a man and wife, and the kids were just an additional joy?
I think kids come to amplify what you already have.
Okay. So you have to have something.
Yes. So if you're always, if you're having issues, problems, quarrels, it will just continue.
Yes.
This kid will come like a burden. When shughulika na mtoto, analialia nini? You go and wash the baby. It becomes like a noise in the house. If the baby comes and finds you guys are already together, there's joy in the house. That joy is also amplified. So whatever you have, when the kid comes, they amplify it. So don't think that now we are disagreeing. The baby will come. You cannot use a child to reconcile the two of you. The two must reconcile first for the child to come.
For the child to come.
If you are fighting, finish your fight, then let the child come. The child can never come and solve your issues before that.
Okay, I love that. All right, there's this other myth that I think we tackled a little bit last week. That love is enough. Talk to me about it, Beryl. Is love enough? You guys, unajua nyinyi mpaka mmeandika vitabu tano mmeongeza last week. Nyinyi mnashinda mkiandika vitabu. Talk to us, like, is love enough? Like the way he loves you, like, is it enough?
Far from it. Love,
far from it.
Far from it. There are many times that I've fallen out of love.
What do you mean?
That is the truth.
That is the truth.
The feeling of love goes away because seasons come and change. You will have the babies. Couples, when you meet, there are these butterflies. You're my Prince Charming. You're sleeping in the night, you cannot fall asleep again because you are thinking of them. You want to call them every time. Every time on your head is butterfly, butterfly. Then you get to marry this person. Then familiarity sets in. Okay? So what will keep you guys going is not just love. Okay? Because there are faces that are different. There will be children. There will be umeza. He's hustling and all those things. So what will keep you together is intentionality. Okay, your intent to keep this marriage work, whereby you say, I'm in this marriage not because of my husband, but because of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Okay? There is a legacy that is bigger than both of us.
Yeah.
And marriage is not a contract, as people take it. Marriage is a covenant. In a covenant, you don't break it.
Yeah.
Contract, I can wake up tired and say, to hell with it.
Yes.
Yes, I'm not satisfied. But a covenant is made by God. You continue, you don't annul it.
Yeah.
So love is far from it. Love,
so much intention, like you mentioned.
intentionality and commitment. Like us, we are committed. We are committed to make it work. There are seasons that we disagree, but we are committed to remain there. It's not that when we disagree, we say, I'm no longer satisfied. Go your way. Go. It is more of commitment and intent.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
human love is wavy.
Yeah.
Today is up, tomorrow is down.
It's normal.
So the time it's down, will you now cancel the marriage?
Yes. Yeah.
You have to remain there. It's only the love of God that is constant. So we have maybe draw from the love of God to help us love her.
Yes. Yeah.
So love cannot sustain marriage. And we have other things like
It can't.
faithfulness.
I would want
Yes.
to add also
Sure, sure.
and the same about love. To me, love is like the foundation for every family or every marriage.
Yeah.
And when you're talking about the foundation, I'm thinking about a normal house. If you are building a house, you lay the foundation, but then the foundation alone is not the house.
Yes.
Wow.
After the foundation,
Wow.
you keep on building. You put on the other stones. You go up. You put the roof, the wiring, the piping, the electricity, and all that. That's exactly how I look at marriage and love.
There's so
That
much.
love is the gate towards the marriage.
Wow.
I love that. The gate.
Once you get into the gate, then you get into the house.
Yeah.
So inside this house, it requires respect, commitment, honor. You know, it requires everybody to give themselves. So love alone is not enough.
Wow.
That's why if you're looking at love as the only thing that you require, you'll be disappointed.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of commitment that is required. There's a lot of sacrifice that is required. And you
Sacrifice.
give yourself completely
Yeah.
so that this marriage can work.
I love that. Pastor Mena, I feel like we should pay you. I feel like kila mtu atoe kitu atupe pesa for that. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. That's really
Yes.
said.
Yeah.
My dear girl,
Yes.
let me tell you, she said something very important
Yes.
about intention. And I know you are very good in examples.
that one I
Somebody who's watching, they're like, intention. What intention is
Yes.
are these people talking about?
Yes.
What are the examples of intention in
I
marriage?
think one of the things that we need to understand when it comes to marriage, as we are talking about intentions, you have to know that you are married. And this marriage has to work no matter what. You get that?
Yes, yes.
And this marriage of mine is generational. You see, that is
Yeah.
generational.
Yes, yes.
And I'm the one who is making it to the last. And then he must be committed as my husband to also make it generational.
Yes, yes.
And so that commitment, as he has said, and focus of mind, and putting your efforts every day to make sure that it works, that's what makes marriage work.
Okay. Exactly.
Like, for example, I'm so intentional to respect Pastor Munene. Even when he has hurt me dearly, I feel like I want to climb on a tree, you know, and go and just watch him from far.
Does he do that, honestly? It looks like
Yes,
the opposite.
we do.
And the way she's intentional to do that, I'm also very intentional to forgive her. Very, very intentional.
I love that. Oh my God.
Thank you very much.
Oh, yes. I know
That is
things
true.
will happen. And things happen. In fact, the greatest deception you can have in life is to think you have married an angel, that things will not go haywire. Whether it's a pastor, whether it's a bishop,
That's a
or
That's
you
a
know,
mindset.
Savannah,
Another
you know
mind.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that-
about.
yeah, I
Don't
get
you?
it, I get it.
You have to be very, very intentional.
Yeah.
That daily, every hour, every day, there's something I'll be forgiving my wife about.
Wow.
You know?
Hey.
Exactly.
You have a lot of work, eh? Apart from being a pastor, then this ministry.
This is the
These are
first church.
ministry.
The church begins here. If it doesn't begin here, any other church I'm doing, I am not being real.
I know.
Through church, this is where it begins for me.
Wow.
Yes.
Woo, eh? Pastor Sue, you got one.
Yeah, so,
Continue.
and I wanted to say that being intentional is something that you cultivate. It's not something that you come in marriage with. Because when we come, as Pastor Munene has said, said, the foundation is love. But as you continue, there are weaknesses you will discover about your man, you will discover about your woman. And so this is what people tend to think, that if there is a challenge between us and Pastor Munene, we have a lot of misunderstanding. It seems like we are not able to solve our conflict. Most people assume that since we have unresolved conflicts, this marriage is meant to come to an end. It has been a myth. Many people have done. They have destroyed marriages that were generational. People who are destined to stay forever. Just because there was conflict, we never agreed on something, or I said something, and it brought such a great misunderstanding in this family that this marriage now should come to an end. It means we are not compatible. We are not going anywhere. We are stuck. You get the point?
Yes, yes,
not
absolutely.
true.
It's not true.
A couple that has many misunderstandings in their journey of marriage, those people are very real. And the more you have many misunderstandings the first 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, by the 20th year, you have settled. And we are an example of that. Because for us, we started our marriage, I'm the one who had a lot of negative energy.
Ulisema ulikuwa na hasira. Unauliza tu kitu kidogo.
Hasira ilikuwa mbaya. Na ilikuwa mbaya.
Ilikuwa mbaya Pastor Munene.
Akiwa na hasira, anapanda juu ya stool.
Meza.
Na meza.
You
know? Yes.
Surely, Pastor Sue.
You know? I would feel like he's not hearing me. So I want to shout at the rooftop, ili asikie. And he asked me one time, am I deaf?
Zakayo shuka. Zakayo shuka.
Calm down. Your husband is waiting for you. Just like Christ was waiting for Zacchaeus.
But he was so intentional and he kept on repeating to me, Susan, I want to let you know, I'm not marrying another woman. And I'm not ready to marry another guy.
And I knew that one in my heart.
Yes.
I was not to marry any other guy. No matter what happened, I knew I'm a husband of one wife, one girl, and that is Sue. And whatever happened, it will happen with us together.
Preach.
You see what Pastor Munene is saying? That's what most of us. That's what most of us are lacking. You get in a marriage and you are saying that me, I'm getting in. If it doesn't work, I walk out.
Yes.
Sijapigiwa cement hapa. So people are getting in marriage 50-50. Sijakorogewa. So I'm coming in my marriage with one leg, another leg is outside.
Yes.
So when things get bad, he's now angry.
Yes.
This man who used to preach, this lady who has been a president of worship, now she's calling me names. No, I didn't sign for this. Watch I care. But when you come and say that me, I'm here, no matter what, no matter the seasons, rainy, sunny, I am here. There's no way I'm going. There's a day she told me, no, that hakuna penye naenda.
Yeah, nilisema hivyo, hakuna mahali anaenda. But hata yeye anakaa kusema hivyo by the way.
And then she told me that the day you'll tell me to pack, I'll pack everything that belongs to me, and I'll begin by packing you.
Hey, that's...
Hiyo ni line moja, That is
so
crazy.
if I tell her, she'll pack everything that belongs to her, but she'll begin packing me first. So ka anaenda kwao tena yeye kwao. So that's an intentional person that there's nowhere I am going, I am here to stay.
I love that. Hey, Beryl.
I think also one thing that makes couples to give up on each other is communication, because you have unmet needs, or maybe unrealistic expectations that you've never communicated to your partner. So you are looking through Instagram, looking through Facebook, seeing happy couples, but you're wondering, where did we go wrong? Where are the Salanos smiling at each other? Ask me, I've never seen my wife smile, but you've never told your wife that I love your smile, you know? So that communication, couples communicate so formally. Okay, you communicate when you want school fees to be paid, when you want workers to be. So there is no that communication, and communication is actually a wheel that drives a marriage. So couples should have so much communicate on nothing. Jokes, foolish things, make fun, do things. Okay, so people have to communicate, not time here to watu ndio unasema badilika nyuma the whole day.
And that's good stuff.
Don't get the whole day.
The whole day. And also another thing, if you feel your partner is not meeting your needs, it doesn't have to be a war like Taliban. Okay, just sit your partner down and say, by the way, we have reached in our marriage, I think tumeanza kuzoeana sana. Like juzi umeniacha njaa. Umeniacha njaa ukaenda chama ya wamama. You never made food. You left me. What were you expecting?
Tusizoeane.
Yeah, wacha kunizoea hivyo. And then the person will make effort. But wewe umenyamaza tu no make tu mikakati. By the time unamshtua na divorce papers. Unamwambia no, mimi nimekuvumilia 10 years. I've been calculating and making plans. Now I'm out. Yeah, it shouldn't be so.
So there's something she's mentioned about communication, and you always talk about it. And how do you rise up to the occasion for your partner?
Yes.
Then now at least we are past 10, so we are good. And also for our viewers, I'd love to also hear your thoughts today. We also have a question to you. What are those myths that you've actually heard about marriage? Talk to us about them. Text me on WhatsApp. We'll be glad to, of course, review your feedback as always, right? So, Pastor Sue, you're saying something.
Yeah, I wanted to say something that Berry has just provoked me.
Yeah.
And this is very important. It is important and this is a serious myth. Most husbands and wives have an assumption that your wife's opinion and expression, or your husband's opinion and expression, don't matter. What matters are friends, your relative, your mother and your father. And that has destroyed so many families. Remember, you're not in covenant even with your children. You're not in covenant in marriage with your father or your mother and friends that you so much honor. And so people have to understand that when Pastor Munene begins to complain over something, I'm supposed to take it very serious. Very serious.
Yes.
Like if he tells me, mbona uogi? I should take it very serious.
That's a random one.
Yeah? Unataka kwenda kuniosha, wewe unaoganga. You see, instead of, he cannot just say something like that. There's something probably he has seen for many days. And so you want to correct that. Kwani leo uogi tena? Kwanza tena? That tells you, hii kitu umezoea.
Umezoea.
You get the point? But what couples do, and this is a serious myth, siende aoge, kama yanataka kuoga si aoge. Ajui kuna baridi. You get the point? No. Every comment of your husband and of your wife, especially from a point of concern, is such a serious thing that you need to stop everything and think again. Because if you can listen to the complaints of your spouse and vice versa, a husband and a wife, I tell you, you will solve issues very easily.
Right.
Because there's this myth that has remained in many people's minds, that if we have a misunderstanding with Pastor Munene, somehow time will resolve it.
Or tunyamaziane.
Tunyamaziane time. Hiyo shida itajisolve. No. That's a serious myth. If he has hurt me, he's not my mind reader. If I have hurt him, he cannot read my mind. Let him come amicably and tell me, I think, Sue, I have noted you are really rude this time. This time around, this season, I don't know what is happening, whether ni menopause.
Kama imegonga.
Au ni shida ya nini? I'm not understanding. Zini tuwatua sikufikishi. Because one of the things, even the word of God says, in the book of Deuteronomy 22:29.
What does it say?
That sex humbles a wife. Sex humbles.
That one I've not
read.
Yes, it's yet.
New King James Version.
Maybe to
Yes. Yes.
A woman who is loved well is very feminine. When you see a woman cocky and combative, apendwi
home.
Uyako survival.
Sema tu vizuri.
Baby girl treatment, kuna sex, kuna kindness, kuna cuddling, kuna kuongeleshwa vizuri kama baby girl, but kama mama nani hiyo mtakuanga tu takwa that is survival. Survival in relationship inamaanisha the husband hasn't tapped into the masculinity yake haiko balanced. So yeye pia ako very emotional. But when you are a man with a balanced masculinity, your wife hata kama alikuwa kama msu kitambo, she should be able to tone down with the time. Na kwetu baby girl hata kama ni mkubwa kukuliko, she could be tall and big and you are a small guy. Your wife will be submissive, humble, if you love her well.
Wow.
If you love her well.
As you come in, let me add something I've just remembered here. Especially in today's generation, this one is very common.
Yes, which one?
And I need to say it here. You know,
at least it's
Gen Z.
Say it.
Say it.
Can I say it? Say what?
Say what? I love that.
Don't marry someone with the intention that they are going to change in the future.
Thank you for that. That was my next question.
Oh, wow.
Most of the young people today, they are marrying potential. They are not marrying this person.
Like the person you will become.
You are looking forward, even if akona hii na hii, and I'm not comfortable about it, this person will change in the future.
Yeah.
It is a big lie.
Yeah, and
A myth. And especially today's generation, they need to watch on that. If there are things you don't love about somebody, tell them now. Speak about them today. Don't postpone ati watakasirike. Si wakasirike.
Nuone.
Kwani akienda ni wa 12 kama the disciples of Jesus. They are not.
Pastor Mwena amejam.
Before marriage, you have a variety of who you want to marry.
Exactly.
So that's very important, Pastor Monene, because there are guys who think that when I marry you, I will change you. Wacha tu hivyo unakunywa. Mpaka unajikonjolea.
You know.
Ingia kwa marriage. Itakupanga.
Marriage is
Apangiki.
You know.
Ina amplify.
Anavuta feg. Akifikiria you stop smoking. Marriage amplifies.
Thank you.
And makes you worse. Worse. Your weakness becomes more amplified. Look at it. I had a problem with anger. But unfortunately, Pastor Monene did not know. Because I wewe nilificha.
Alificha kabisa.
Ukajipackage.
Yes.
Lakini nilikuwa najua wewe wacha tuingie ndani. Utajua wisi. You get the point, eh? So hiyo nilificha.
Yes.
But you see, one of the things that delayed our marriage for a very long time, it was this same anger that Monene did not discover when we married.
Oh, okay.
You see that?
How is that?
It took him a lot of effort, looking for professional counselor, going from one pastor to another, assist my wife. Kumbe, it is because I'm suffering from childhood emotional trauma. You get that?
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he had to look for people to make me understand, ask me how was my upbringing, did I have this? And I tell you the truth, this guy had to really try.
No wonder he's not right.
Mine
Sounds like a lot of trying.
I was determined. I was totally committed.
Yes.
And I knew with the time, it's gonna work.
Wow.
So what's the difference then? So does it mean even for the new generation, for Gen Z, let's say that, what you're saying, is it about giving them time? Is it praying for them? Is it helping them seek help? Because maybe kama roho imependa huyu, hautaki kutoka hapo.
Seek help. Seek help.
What do you do? Because you stood her up, you stood with her, even when she was angry.
Another serious myth you have just spoken is couples and people who are in relationship thinking that they don't need any professional counseling. For so and so.
They need.
Not me.
Yes.
The minute you think those people who go for counseling are very weak couple. No. People who go for counseling seek for professional, advice. They want to seek for people who can help them. Marriages that are working. That's a very strong. It is an indication this couple is ended for a very great marriage. But people who just want to pretend, on Facebook, you want to put pictures with Pastor Monene, look
laughing,
like and before then, tulikuwa tunagongana, like Sarano was giving me a story of someone whom they would go to do the shooting. And before the couple begins the show, they have fought.
I know. Even I've experienced that.
Yes, you see that?
Unazima kwanza kamera.
And then praise the Lord.
Actually, this is what I would tell this generation, especially Generation Z.
Yes.
Before you see figure 8 and size 8 and the good legs and all that is the character size 8.
Well, probably let's give it a size 6.
You get it, because they are deceived by what they can see and they concentrate with what they are seeing more than the character of this person.
Right.
And so if I were to help them, Salano and the rest of us, I would say, concentrate with the inner beauty.
Okay.
Wow.
What is the character of this girl? What is the behavior of this young man? You know, ni kweli akona na pesa, amesoma, akona na funguo za gari. You know, swaga konayo.
Swanga konayo.
You know.
Look imejipa.
Yeah, but all those things, they don't build a good family.
Okay. Yeah.
I've seen people with
the
all
values.
that,
Yes.
yet they are suffering. So they need to look at the inward beauty and then come to the outward beauty.
I love that. Thank you. Salano, let's continue with this myth. Hey, issue I lost you to midnight. Midnight.
We are ready.
There's this other myth about when you're in a marriage, there's no anger, there's no frustration, and also that there's no loneliness in marriage. Like if you have your wife, there's no point you'll ever feel lonely. That's why she's my accompaniment, she's my friend and all that.
There's a couple I saw somewhere they were being interviewed, and they asked them, do you ever quarrel? They said, for us, we have never quarreled my wife. She's my best friend. I can't even quarrel her. I said, these are lying to themselves.
Did you tell them?
That's a big
Did you tell them? Mama, you are like,
I was
wow.
on YouTube.
Oh, you are watching.
I said, this is a big lie. Because two people who have grown from different environments, backgrounds, we must disagree. We must have different opinions. But we are in the marriage by every day says, either one of us is pretending or one of us is a zombie in that marriage.
A zombie or pretending?
Yes, but if we have our minds functioning, we will differ. And that difference is what we call now complementation. Because now, the way I'm viewing things from my angle is not how she's seeing it.
Yes.
I say, I think we should go this place. And I say, Mapana, I think it's here. But can we go this side? Yes, we go. Do we buy this land? Yes, let us buy. You can be in a marriage and feel lonely. Because you're people who are married and are very lonely. Because there's that detachment has happened, emotional detachment has happened, such that now you don't feel that person you are living with. A person comes, he's absent.
Yes.
You stay with this person in the house, but you never talk, you never communicate. Mtu wako simu yake hapo kwa corner or on his laptop. The husband is in the bedroom doing their own things. They're in a lonely marriage. So don't think when you get married now, loneliness is gone.
Yes.
Now it's just now happiness and love and joy and Prince Charming. Those things don't happen. Even the happiest couple, one time when I feel,
so it's a normal thing. It's not like it's a bad thing.
It's a normal
to feel lonely.
thing. Yes.
Okay.
So if you're in a marriage and sometimes you feel lonely, that's normal. If you're in a marriage and you feel sometimes maybe you feel like you just feel you don't need this person.
Yes.
It's normal. You quarrel, you fight. It's normal. Don't say that ni kama Sarano anga wa fight. Mbona sina fight kila siku. Mnene has look very perfect. What's wrong with us? There is nothing wrong with you. As long as you two guys are adults and have different minds, you'll disagree, you'll argue, you'll fight. But the difference is, how do we fight? For example, if Mr. Munene and his wife, or Mr. Munene comes and finds maybe the wife has not made the tea, it'd be like, darling, ile chai bado
bado hujamaliza.
Then she'll be like, just give me 2 minutes, it will be here. And me, I'll come and like, kwani nyumba watu kula leo? What's wrong with you? You're always just on TikTok the whole day. You see the same thing, but the way we have approached. So their level of maturity is what will determine how they're going to have in that marriage.
Thank you.
So the issue is, whatever they face, we also face. But the issue is, how do we solve these issues? How do they solve the issues? The maturity and conflict management issues are going to help them.
Oh, I love that. Very well.
I would also want to say that couples must be intentional about growth as individuals, because your partner will not fulfill everything, will not satisfy every of your needs, emotional and or physical, everything spiritual. Wewe tu ni kubebwa. You are a needy partner. That is very bad. Because it means you can't even pour into your children. You must be a person also who pours into the other person. And this is not just material only. There is the emotional bit of marriage that needs somebody who is emotionally present and emotionally healed. Healing is a personal journey. You have to take it by yourself. You can't say, I will only heal when my husband heals. No, because people mirror your energy. If you're not healed, you will amplify their toxicity. So you must start the journey of healing. I have a series I'm working with women on whom we're healing. A very powerful thing. Yes, women are hurting, and women who are hurting their children, and they're hurting also their spouses. You might find a good...
Is it also vice versa?
Same with the men. When everybody comes to a marriage with a certain level of trauma, depending on how you are raised up. My husband has had serious trauma. Mamsu can really, they resonate. Anger issues upper. Yes.
Certainly.
Slap my friend. I once got a slap.
My friend.
My friend. It has been a journey. For us to write those books, it has been a journey. But both of us are intentional about working on ourselves. Also, me, I had my trauma. I think I had pride, a bit level of insecurities.
Firstborn syndrome.
Yes.
Firstborn syndrome. It's a very serious issue, by the way. She will treat me like her younger brothers and our children.
Yeah.
When I,
It's you and the kids.
so I'll be like, wait, Namuza, wait. I'm your husband, by the way.
Yeah. What would she do maybe to make you feel like
Yani, the way she questions our son is the way she'll question me. Unajua kuna ile toni ya bwana. And I
kuna toni ya bwana na ya watoto.
And I think it's something that
examples.
I think it's something that most firstborn suffers from because they were given the mandate to take care of the younger ones.
Mandate.
So napata they are always wanasemanga the deputy parents.
Yeah.
So now when the mother leaves anakwambia make sure mboga kuku zimekula, ugali imeiva, ng'ombe zimekunywa maji. So now she begins delegating. Wewe kimbia mtoni. Wewe kimbia hapo. So they are always in the mode of giving orders.
Yeah.
So when she came in marriage, she came with the same thing. So I'm just like that, one of her younger brother and one of her one of the children. So I'm person tell me ngoja kwanza.
Yeah. It's like you are her first.
Even like yani anakuchukua ni kama nikatoka dogo tu.
Because okay, me I was like, if we were agreed you do something, you do it. I don't want to follow up. And if I come to follow up, I'm like, we are still here. Okay. Why are we?
But you changed.
Yeah, I changed because I realized he's my husband. Okay.
Conflict.
Yeah, conflict management. And then I realized, I thank God because Salano is very communicative. You would tell me, but I'm your wife, I'm your husband. Why are you talking to me in such a tone? Yeah, so I had also to work on my tone. And also this feminine energy, divine feminine energy, it has been my journey too. I used to be a bit masculine, as he's saying, firstborn syndrome. Yeah, I'm trying, I'm working, and I'm also helping other girls and moms to try. That thing is a turn off for men.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that a lot.
I've just said there that it's something that couples need to be intentional when they are communicating to one another.
Okay.
And there are those 3 levels which I can just mention. The first one is the parent and the child communication.
Yeah.
So the husband and the wife, they are communicating to one another the way a parent would communicate to a child.
Oh, wow. It's a thing.
Yes, it happened. It happened. You know, another level whereby, you know, tell me about the second one. You remember?
Yeah, the second one is whereby the spouses speak to one another like your husband or your wife is a worker. Mfanyikazi.
Yes.
Either a house girl, a house boy, you get that? Yeah, and there are people who live in marriage like that, such that even when they go to the place of work, you will find the husband treating the wife even lesser than a worker. They can pay a worker, but they can't pay their wife.
Yes.
You get that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very demeaning, because women are so affected. Yeah, such that even when you look at that woman, though they have money, she looks like you can't even tell who is the wife. The husband looks very well to do, but the mama looks a little bit very down. The hair is unmade. She looks torn, but they are very wealthy. That's where now couples treat each other like you are a slave. You are part of my property, part of my things that I have. You are not my equal partner.
The third level, which is the best level, it is the adult to adult communication.
Wow.
And that's what couples, that's at par. They should strive to, that when I'm talking to Sue, I'm not talking to her like a parent. She's not talking to me like a mother or like a father. You know, I'm not talking to her like a child. I'm talking to her like an adult. Now, most people, they don't have that one back in their mind, that I'm addressing an adult here. This is not a child. This is not my mother. Wonderful. This is not my father.
Powerful.
So even when you are talking, your tone, your body language, whatever you are doing, you know you are dealing with an adult. And I thought that was a very good thing that you brought light there. And I just remembered that, which is very, very important.
Wonderful.
And I think there's something else I wanted to say about another myth that is very common probably, because I know our time is almost done.
Almost done.
Yes, today's show is very short. The issue whereby some people, where they think that when they get into marriage, it is a 50-50 thing. You know?
Yes.
Financially or
financially, especially financially, that marriage is 50-50. It doesn't happen. And if it is happening, you'll be tested. One day, you will be tested.
Wow.
Tell us.
Yeah, when we got into marriage,
Yes.
all right, that time, my wife was earning more than I was earning.
Very true.
We had bills to pay. So we sat down with what she was earning, what I was earning, and we brought our money together.
Yeah.
After some time, I overtook her.
Yes.
Because that time she was employed. I overtook her. I was earning more money. So we brought again my money and her money together to pay the bills. Then later on, we started keeping business and doing a few other things.
Yes.
She was the one who was managing all those business.
Yes.
She overtook me 10 times.
100 times.
You know, actually 100 times. Yeah? And we went
same
like
principle
that.
continued.
Exactly.
The same principle continued.
Exactly. So when they come to money in marriage, there's nothing like 50-50.
No.
You know, or 80-20.
No.
Nothing like that. If you don't want to destroy your marriage, if you want to be okay,
That's powerful.
put your finances on the
Together.
table. Talk about your finance. The way you talk about it to Atua.
Yes.
Isn't it? Yes. The way you talk about the children.
Yes.
The way you talk about any other thing. Talk about finances. And this is one of the thorn in the flesh.
Wow.
So many marriages. I wish people can be open and they talk about it. It will help them so much.
One of the things
I love that.
I also want to speak on
very
what
quickly. Our
Pastor
time
Munen
is
is about money. That when a woman earns more money, there's a mentality that she's not able to keep the man who is earning less, which is very wrong, because somehow God will bless this man. You'll be amazed. So I want to advise the women who earn more. Please, when money comes, one of the things you need to do, and that's what Pastor Munene does, pay yourself a salary. That's very important. Pay yourself a salary. You know, we agree in this amount of money that we are getting, we are going to give you 50,000 or 100,000, depending with you. It can be 20 or 30 or whatever. So that if I meet Betty and you call me for Harambe, I don't tell you wacha niongee na Pastor Munene. You know, I have that something that I also feel tukipata na salanu I can do something. Then this other money, all of it now is divided into other things. What is the rent? What are the bills? What are the school fees? Blah, blah, blah. All of them. You must have, and then make sure, that's what I think, that's my thinking. Let the man have more, a little bit of more pocket
kama
money.
ni mwanaume. Wacha wewe kitu kwa mfuko. Asiwanakaa.
Get the point. A woman can survive as long as everything is taken care of at home, but a man may need to put fuel and all that. And I thank God for him, because me, I've never put my car fuel. I've never taken to a garage. He's the one who does that. You see that? So that makes me feel I have my money to go to the salon, have my money to buy my clothes, because it came from us. You get that? So I don't feel financially oppressed, because I can see what is happening. If there is a building, we are building this building, we are doing this whatever, that you make so much progress. I'm telling you the truth. You wonder whether you are the people. When you look back where you have come from financially and where you are, you can tell the future is so bright. And when you do that, your children involve them. And I want to speak this very, very categorically to the parents. Learn to involve your children as early as 7 years. In financial decisions. That's what we have done to our children. In fact, our children say, in our home we are 5 adults.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
That in our home we are 5 adults.
Our dad and our mom made us adults at 7 years. Would tell them there's this bill we are paying. Even if they are not, you explain to them. And we have grown with them until today. They are the people who advise us on how to invest money. And you'll be amazed the energy that is with the Gen Z. And the articulation. The thing is global. And so one of the things that you need to do, as you involve each other, involve also the children. You'll be amazed how much these children can help you get out of even financial crisis. I remember one time we were in financial crisis. Who helped us?
Our children.
Our children. No, with ideas.
With ideas.
Yes, they told me the ideas. Supposed to do one thing.
They also are doing their small savings.
Yes.
They do that.
So encourage them. Make sure that you talk about finances. Don't assume because another thing. This is so powerful. Don't forget. This is powerful. You must ensure that you know know the money your husband earns
Yes.
and what your wife earns.
Yeah.
To avoid
Yes.
thinking that this man has more money, that's why he's not able to do this. If Munene tells me he earns 30,000, there are some things I will never expect from him.
Yes.
Sitawahi mwambia
Exactly.
ninunulie gari
Exactly.
au ninunulie nyumba. You get the point? Because I understand his financial, level. You get that? But when a man stays mom, and I see you dressing well, you are moving with people with money, I'll keep on telling you why don't you, and I'll be very bitter thinking you are frustrating us as your children and your wife, and you have money. Let money be laid. That's a myth. Pay on the table.
Late on the table.
On the
Yes.
table.
On
Woo!
the table. Late on the table.
Now, I don't know if we need another season 3
Season
again.
3.
But
Season 3 of this.
We've run
These
out
people
of
have brought some energy.
Yes.
So I think we need season 3.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Oh, my goodness. What a fantastic conversation. We'll see if we'll continue next week. Because there's so much more, but I really
The
have to-
myths are so many.
The myths are so
we need
many.
to talk about them and help our
we
people.
will continue.
Yes.
All right. 10 seconds or so. How can they reach you guys?
Wow.
Quickly. Time is not on our side.
If you are there.
Let's go. Let's go.
It is important for you to know that before I became a pastor, I was in the medical field, and you are watching us and probably you have erectile dysfunction. In other words, your joy gun has a problem, or you are there and you had done masturbation when you didn't know the side effects, and today your penis is so small you can't reach your wife, or you have premature ejaculation, anything that involves sexuality. We have a medical center at Kasarani, Seasons Stage, the first right turn. You will see Clay City Medical Center. It has been there over 25 years.
Yes.
And so when you come, we'll be able to treat you. If you are diabetic, you have hypertension, you have diabetes, you have arthritis, autoimmune diseases, we are able to reverse that. Kindly reach us on this number, 0712 265 746. 0712
Yes.
265 746. That's my personal number, and we're gonna help you. May the Lord bless you. Salano.
Thank you so much. Very good. Just the number.
Yes.
Time are you calling us?
If you want to reach us for counseling or for our books,
Yes.
my number is 0728 794 307. 0728 794 307. Her number is 0716 876169. For our marriage books and counseling sessions, both virtual and physical.
Wow.
My Instagram, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Say what?
Say what?
what?
Say what?
Are you a poultry farmer in Kenya? Are you looking for quality